Iraq, a land with a rich history and deep cultural roots, entered the 20th century under the reign of King Faisal I, the first king of modern Iraq. But the dream of a stable, independent Iraq would be shattered by a series of events that led to bloodshed, intrigue, and the rise of one of the most notorious figures in modern history, Saddam Hussein. Hey there, my name is Andy. Welcome to my channel Uncharted Wonders. The Hashemite monarchy in Iraq began with King Faisal I in 1921, established under British mandate after World War I. But his reign was short-lived, and his son, King Ghazi, took the throne in 1933. King Ghazi was a controversial figure, known for his nationalist views and opposition to British influence. In 1939, King Ghazi's reign ended abruptly when he died in a mysterious car accident, leading many to speculate about foul play. His son, Faisal II, was only 4 years old at the time and ascended to the throne under a regency. Under the regency of his uncle, Abd al-Ilah, Iraq faced growing unrest. The British influence remained strong, and many Iraqis were dissatisfied with the monarchy's inability to address social and economic issues. This discontent would eventually lead to a catastrophic event. On July 14, 1958, Iraq's simmering tensions boiled over. A group of military officers, led by Brigadier General Abd al-Karim Qasim, staged a coup d'état. The royal family was captured and brought to the courtyard of the palace. The young King Faisal II, his uncle Abd al-Ilah, and other members of the royal family were brutally executed. Their bodies were displayed in public, marking the end of the Hashemite monarchy in Iraq and the beginning of a new, turbulent chapter. The overthrow of the monarchy was celebrated by many, but it also plunged Iraq into political instability. The coup paved the way for the rise of a new breed of leaders, one of whom would cast a long, dark shadow over Iraq for decades to come. Among the chaos, a young Saddam Hussein was watching closely. Born in 1937 in a small village near Tikrit, Saddam's early life was marked by hardship and violence. He joined the Baghdad Party in 1957, a political group that sought to promote Arab unity and socialism, and quickly climbed its ranks. In 1959, Saddam was involved in an assassination attempt on Prime Minister Abd al-Karim Qasim, the very man who had led the coup against the monarchy. Although the attempt failed and Saddam was forced to flee to Egypt, this act solidified his reputation as a determined and ruthless operator. Saddam returned to Iraq after the Baghdad Party briefly seized power in 1963, only to lose it again. But this setback did not deter him. By the late 1960s, Saddam had positioned himself as a key player within the Ba'athist regime. On July 17, 1968, the Baghdad Party executed a bloodless coup, bringing them to power for good. Saddam Hussein, who had been orchestrating events behind the scenes, was appointed deputy to the president. But it was clear to everyone that Saddam was the true power behind the throne. Saddam quickly set about consolidating his power. Over the next few years, he ruthlessly eliminated rivals within the party and the military, using a combination of fear, propaganda, and sheer brutality. By 1979, Saddam Hussein was the undisputed leader of Iraq. He officially took the title of president, but his rule was more than just a presidency. It was a dictatorship. The rise of Saddam Hussein marked the beginning of a dark era in Iraqi history, one that would have devastating consequences for the country and the region. Saddam Hussein's rise to power was marked by violence, betrayal, and ambition. His rule would bring Iraq into conflicts with neighboring countries, lead to internal strife, and ultimately, his regime would be brought down by a US-led invasion in 2003. But the seeds of this dark chapter were planted long before, in the blood-soaked courtyard of a royal palace on a fateful day in 1958. The murder of King Faisal II and the subsequent rise of Saddam Hussein serve as a stark reminder of how quickly power can shift and how the consequences of those shifts can echo through history, shaping the fate of an entire nation. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth looks into history's most pivotal moments. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think was the most significant turning point in Iraq's modern history?